Hi, this is Phil Cooke with a quick tip about what to do when you lose your job. You know, if you've seen the news recently, you've seen a lot of stuff, particularly in Washington, D.C. and other places where President Trump is cutting back the government. And as a result, people are losing their jobs and they're going hysterical. People are losing their minds. I see interview after interview. Sometimes they're manipulated to make the Trump administration look bad, but very often it's just people who are absolutely devastated. And I understand. I've been fired myself at 36 years old. I got fired. I had a wife and 2 kids at home, and I understand what it's like. But here's the thing. We need to always be looking for our next job. I don't care who you are or what you do. Always be looking for your next job. I don't care how much you love your job, how awesome it is. You just never know how circumstances will change, how new leadership will come in. And this is true for freelancers as well. I mean, when you lose a client, it can be devastating. So in my case, where, Cooke Media Group, we're an independent company and we're always looking for new clients and churches and ministries to work with and help. I'm always reaching out. I'm talking to people. I'm going to conferences. I'm meeting people. I keep the resume polished. We keep the website looking good. I think it's important that we always be in a job hunting mode so that whenever we lose a big client, for whatever reason, we're not completely devastated. And it's the same thing with a full-time job. When you lose your job, you're not devastated because you've been reaching out. You've been networking. You've been talking to people. Certainly it may be a blow to your ego. Certainly it may be a shock to your system. Certainly it may, hurt your finances for a while. But I think we can have a much healthier job market if we're always thinking about what other job could I be doing? What's my next job? Keeping the resume polished, be talking and networking with people. I'll tell you, I just think that the more you're ready to be fired, the better circumstances will be if it ever happens. I know sometimes we get lulled into our job and we just think everything's cool and we don't really think about anything that could happen, but it does. We see it all the time. So many things depend on your job. So many things really pressure your job. It could be new leadership, it could be new management, it could be new policies, it could be a government thing, it could be anything. Always be ready for your next job. Be ready. Don't be one of those that have been blindsided, those that get caught, shocked. Always be ready for your next job. Make that transition well, and you'll be far, far better down the road.